We are not just looking at traffic, we're looking at rain and the impact that that could possibly have this weekend.
Yeah.
Some areas could get a lot of rain.
Yeah, I don't want anybody to cancel plans.
Yeah.
It's the same pattern that we have been in the last couple of days. The only thing that's really changing is we have more of a southwesterly wind instead of due west like we've had. Also, we need something kind of to spark things in our environment, and we will have that. We have a trough that's coming in the upper levels of the atmosphere, and that could do the trick to allow some storms to fire up once again. So let's get into the timing. Who will see the most of it? Well, first of all, timing tomorrow, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. That does not mean that entire window of time it's going to pour all day long. What that means is, well, first of all, this is a pattern that we don't typically see where the rain starts up earlier in the day. Second of all, it's the weekend. We want you guys to be prepared, not for severe weather per se, but we don't want anybody to get wet and their plans get ruined. So just be aware there is a chance for a downpour pretty much all day long, but it's not going to be an event from start to finish where it's just soggy all day. Just have a backup plan in place. That's all we want you to do. The impact would be the rain, the storms, and of course the flooding that comes with any downpour, especially if it's training, moving over the same area again and again, or if it's near stationary, meaning that it really doesn't move much. So what you need to do, make sure you have that extra time, rain gear, a backup plan, especially if you have outdoor plans this weekend. Don't cancel them. Just stay weather aware. Have the 10 Tampa Bay app. Looking on satellite and radar, showing those winds that are pretty due west right now. You do see a couple showers in Citrus County and Hernando County. Those are the two areas, and north of that, going into the Nature Coast and the Big Bend area, that you really need to pay attention to with this forecast, because I think they will be the areas to see the most rain. Not saying that everybody else can't get some, but it looks like that area will be have the most generous amounts of those downpours. Here's the high resolution model. This is at 7 a.m. tomorrow. Some of you in Citrus County will likely have that rain to start off your day. Here we are lunchtime. Notice a couple isolated showers trying to pop up across Hillsborough County, Manatee, Sarasota. So definitely possible, but more of a widespread rain, better chances for that, basically Hernando County and northward. As we move into the afternoon here, this is 3 o'clock. It starts to spread out to the east a little bit across our interior. So Polk County, you guys could see some of that rain. And then moving into 9:30 tomorrow night, we could get another quick hit. Now, throughout the day, we will have plenty of dry time out there, just like we saw for today. Today, we really didn't see much rain at all. As we look at the other model here, this is our in-house model, not picking up on the rain for tomorrow morning. Not that we saw a lot of it to begin with, but just showing you the differences in the two models here. This is lunchtime, looking a little bit more similar to the high res. Hernando County, Pasco County, Citrus County, all seeing the best chance for that rain once again. Here we are around 3 o'clock, looking similar, starts to spread off to the east there across our interior locations. So Polk County, DeSoto, Highlands, Hardy, these are all areas that could see a downpour. And then moving into 8, 9 o'clock, this model also agrees that we could have one more round of that rain, but I don't want anybody to think this is a washout by any means. Forecast rainfall. This is something you need to pay attention to. The colors on here, not so much the numbers, because look at this, that red hue that you see there, that's saying that we will have the highest rainfall totals, again, for those areas, Pasco, Hernando, Citrus County mainly, Nature Coast, Big Bend, and especially closer to the coast you go because of that southwesterly wind. The moisture is going this way. So that's where most of the heavier rain will be. And of course, we'll have a few isolated showers branching off from there for the rest of the region. The flood risk also displays that picture. So everything's lining up with that, where if you are in those northernmost counties, I would just pay a little extra attention to the forecast, not for severe weather, but for that flood threat, definitely. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast. Much of the same for Sunday. Sunday could be a little bit more soggier, a little bit more lightning out there too.